Input search tools. We have some input search tools that we use with our AutoCAD commands and system variables, and they are things like Autocomplete and Autocorrect. So Autocomplete, if I'm typing in something like spline, it goes out and finds the spline command for me, and so it says, oh, okay, SPLI, and there's auto spline, so it auto fills it in. And we also have, auto correct, so I could actually type in and it'll actually remember my misspelling and it'll suggest the proper one. And I could actually type in the wrong circle and it will auto-correct the circle command. I think this is actually horrible, but some people who can't spell think it's pretty good. But we do have some tools in which we can control some of these things. Number one, if we come over here on the right, we have a command history. When I click on this button, it shows me the last 50 lines of my command history, what was being typed in on the command line. Also, over here on the left, I'll hit escape or click out of there. Over here I have a little button right here. When I click on this, this brings up recent commands that I've used. So if I want to draw another line, I could just pick on the line command. So it gives me a list of the most recent commands that I've used. Right here with this wrench, this gives me my customizing of my settings for my input search tools. And so I can come over here and say which ones do I want on or off, and I can come in here and turn off autocorrect if I wanted to. I could set the number of lines for the prompt history, which is over here, how many, if I want 50 or more lines. I can come here into the input search options, and here then I have more control over my autocomplete, whether I want it to be enable the mid-string search, so if it finds the word line in the middle of the command, it'll find that. And its sort suggestions is by the frequency of use. So, what command, when I typed in line, what command did I use the most? Or it could go by alphabetical. Here in the autocorrect, I could just turn it off. But I could also say, hey, if I type it wrong 3 times, it's automatically going to fix it. I might want to bump that up to like 15 times. If I misspell it 15 times consistently, hey, then it's going to remember. So you could do something like that. So we also have a delay time too on the suggestion. It's not going to pop up a suggestion just after you instantly type the letter, so it delays a little bit. And so we can control some of those search options of our input search tools. So we do have some things in here that help us that we don't have up in our dynamic input, because I actually find that it's kind of cool. Sometimes I can't remember a certain command, such as I'll say design feed. What was that? And I'll go, design feed open. Ah, that's what it was. And then my design feed dialog box pops up. Remember, that's the one that's not filled because I don't have the internet on right now. And so that is a great way to help remember what some of the system variables and commands are, if you can kind of just partly remember them. So input search tools.